Hello, Sauce here. This is a video lesson on parent functions. A parent function is the simplest form of a type. We can think of there as being many families of equations, like lines, quadratics, exponentials, and many others. And each family of equation has one that is the simplest of all of the equations that are like it. We choose to group equations into families because a family of equation like a line all share the same essential qualities. All equations that belong to the family of lines are perfectly straight, they have a slope, they have a y-intercept, and those things that can be said about lines are a different set of attributes that could be said of another family like exponentials. So a parent function is the one in each family that is the simplest. Everything else in that family is a modification of that simplest parent function. I'm going to introduce four parent functions, and these are the most common. I'm going to give the equation for each and the name of each and sketch a graph as well. Here I've got four sets of axes to prepare for my parent functions. The first one is a very simple equation. Y is equal to 0. This is an equation we call a constant. It is the simplest constant equation that we could have. And the graph is the graph of a line whose values are constantly 0. The next parent function is a very simple equation, y is equal to x. And this graph, the y and x values of all the coordinates are the same. Its graph would be a line, perfectly oblique, slope of 1, y-intercept of 0. This is the simplest equation in the family of linear equations. The next parent function I'm going to show is y. The equation for it is y is equal to x squared. This is the simplest form of quadratic possible. And the graph of the parent quadratic function is a curve that we call a parabola. Precisely like that. And the last parent function in this presentation, y is equal to the square root of x. And we could call this a root function. And a root function is also a curve. Goes like this. Here we have four parent functions, the names, the equations, and a sketch of the graph. Now, notice that when we name the parent function, we are naming the mathematical equation for it, not the graph, because sometimes the graph has a different name than the equation that it comes from. For example, a quadratic equation has a graph that is a parabola. A linear function's graph is called a line. A constant function's graph is also a line, but a constant function's graph is a very particular kind of line. It's always horizontal. So we call a constant function such, but the graph is a line, just like a linear function graph is a line. The graph of a root function doesn't have a special name. We could call it a root curve, or simply the graph of a root. There are many parent functions. These are some of the basics. They'll be more introduced very soon.